artists who are going to be on exhibition here at the Ther Gallery. And as you watch them individually go into the gallery.
I love these women.
Okay.
I love what we do as a group. Galvanize to display our craft when we don't get a chance, or those of us who, let's just say, lamented over time to show their creativity, and they never had a chance. You know, those of us who are over 55, we had children and grandchildren and life. So now we get a chance to express all the things that have been holding up inside of us.
I'm learning about you for the first time. Where have you been hiding?
I literally have not been hiding. I'm serious. I've been doing art, my art, since college. You know, as far as poetry, I've written several plays. I'm working on screenplays right now.
Wow.
I do spoken word. I do living history, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Madam C.J. Walker, and some others that I've written narratives on.
So, Black History Month, does that make you...
Means no difference to me. I'm black all the time.
No, but do you get any highlights during that month?
Oh, well, I get a lot of calls. You know, people want me to come and perform at churches and community centers and stuff like that. But because of the COVID, some of that slowed down almost to a stop. And then afterwards, you know, you kind of was in a fog place we were. So after that, I decided to go visit the tribeswomen. Somebody out of the name Anonymous invited me there, so I went, and I've just been overwhelmed by these ladies ever since.
So tell me about your roots.
My roots? Well, literally, I'm from North Carolina, originally from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm part of the Lumbee tribe, if anybody knows about the Locklears. The oldest of 8 kids. My mom had to move to the city, to Baltimore, to get away from the roots. You know?
So what made you want to become a writer or influencer of sorts?
I've always been curious about stories that they tell. Like, I read a lot of books. Well, I used to read a lot of books. And in them, or I'll see a movie or something, I'm like, it could have been written better than that. So one year, what made me do the play? One year, I did something called Ma'afa, which means a great struggle in Swahili. And I was looking, they were stealing a lot of material from different artists, you know, and speeches, and so they put it all together to call it a production. But it was good. It inspired me to do better, because I said I could tell the story better than this. And so I wrote a play called The Belly of a Woman, from the motherland to Uncle Sam. And I tell it through poetry and music. The problem with that is it's an overwhelming piece, but I did steal some people's material, so I don't have the royalty money to pay for it. But if I could, it would be fabulous, better than anything on Broadway. And I've been told that.
Well, it is a pleasure to have met you. I never heard of you before, and I hope that more and more people will hear about you.
Well, thank you. I hope so too. I'm also with the Griot Circle of Maryland. So I, do my storytelling, and then I do spoken word.
So there were 3 of us that originated the group. One was our art teacher, and the other two, myself and another woman, we were the students of the teacher. And we decided to have lunch together, and we just started talking about how being older and loving the arts, that we should do things more often together. And so we started going to different art exhibits together, and then more people heard about us and asked, can we come along, can we come along? And so it's just open to any woman, any black woman who is 55 and older. And we have women who are storytellers, dancers, singers, actors, visual artists, and writers. And we come together and support each other's artistry. Someone is doing a play somewhere, we go and cheer in the audience for each other. So it's just a way for us to create like a sisterhood. It's a way for us to find a way that we can connect, because being older, a lot of times people do not pay attention to you because you're older. And so we give each other support in that way.
Now, you have a website, a phone number that people will call if they wanted to connect with you?
So we have a Facebook page, and we have an email address, because this has gotten bigger than we ever expected. And this was never like a goal for it to be like this. But we're on Facebook. It's Tribe 55 Plus. You can join us on Facebook. And on Facebook is our contact information. So everybody's welcome to visit that.
Well, I know that there are things you plan for this month of May. You want to talk about that?
Oh, yes. So one of the things that we decided to do, since we have the gallery for the whole month of May, we decided to have events. And so the first event we have is May 15th. And we have some guest artists, some of our artists that have really, like the artists on this wall here, these artists have sold thousands and thousands of dollars of their work. And so we're doing an artist talk with Nefertiti, who is a very famous Baltimore artist, and she's the facilitator, and it's a luncheon. On the 18th, we have an open mic. It's on a Sunday afternoon. Maria Broom, who is a Baltimore treasure and an actress, is the host. And then we have another artist talk where all of the 17 artists will be here, and we'll have lunch and engage with people to talk about our artistry. And our closing, we have a jazz guitarist.
What's the closing date for that?
May 31st.
Okay. And then after that, what happens, Stacy?
So, well, this is the thing. I have gotten so many emails from people asking, can Tribe 55 come here? We'd like to partner with Tribe 55. We would love to develop a relationship where we do things. So we have a lot of offers. Usually I was knocking on doors, can you help us? Can you help us? Raising funds and all that. And so we're going to look at what the opportunities are. We'll meet as a group and decide. We'll make a decision on what's next.
Well, looking at you and looking at what I'm seeing here today, is this the writing of success on the wall?
I'm very happy about the amount of people that are here, and this is good. This is a great opportunity. Some of our artists have never shown their work in public,
right,
and they were very nervous for people to see their work. And so I see a lot of smiles and I see a lot of happiness.
My name is Dwayne Hinton.
Okay, Dwayne. I see you playing the drum. What kind of drum is this?
So this is called a djembe. Djembe is mainly from West Africa. I've been playing it since the age of 3. So I'm 38 now, so I've been doing it for a very long time.
What drew you to this?
I just used to drum on a lot of pots and pans and stuff, and my mom just gave me a drum because she was with the African dance and drum community, and it went from there.
Why this drum? I mean, there are several others.
There are several others. I also played in the marching band at Morgan State University.